Hello everyone, Future Brandon here, and I just wanted to say that during the process of recording these three videos for Resident Evil 4, Final Fantasy 16, and Street Fighter 6, you might notice that I'm sniffling a lot and I'm like clearing my throat a lot because my nose was really stuffed up and my throat was really dry and it was kind of sore a little bit. And I did wake up like a few hours ago. Because I started this around 12 o'clock, and it's now 2:26 a.m. So, that's why if you hear me, like, coughing or, like, sniffling or anything like that, or clearing my throat, that's why that's happening. I do apologize for that, as well as me slurring over my words sometimes when I'm talking too fast. I do apologize for that, too. But I hope you still like this video a lot. I want to do more of these little recording videos, like, just to react to certain things, stuff like that. So please leave a like and a comment. Tell me, like, give me feedback on what you think of the video, and tell me what your opinions are on the trailers. You know, like I want to hear like what you guys think of the trailers and stuff like that too. So I'm gonna pass it over to past Brendan now, and I'll see you all later. Bye. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the PlayStation State of Play. Oh my God, I messed that up so bad. The PlayStation State of Play recap of games that I'm really excited for. Street Fighter 6. Man, oh man. Let's talk about the history of Street Fighter for the past few years. Street Fighter, oh boy. This is gonna be interesting. Street Fighter has been through a really rough patch as of late. The biggest one is Street Fighter 5. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, Street Fighter 5 got good near the end, which is true. I did go back and play it, and I did like a lot of the things they changed with it. I liked all the characters they added. It was really fun at the end, but man, that beginning of Street Fighter 5 content was really rough, and it left a bad first impression of a lot of people, including me. I like Street Fighter a lot. Street Fighter is one of my favorite fighting games that I've played. So when Street Fighter 5 came out and it was really bare bones content-wise, not a lot of characters. There were some characters I liked, of course, like Chun-Li, Juri, of course Ryu and Ken and all of them, but like it was extremely rough roster. And a lot of the characters didn't have really great movesets either. Like, Juri really suffered from the transition from Street Fighter 4 to Street Fighter 5. And Juri is one of my favorite characters, so that hurt a lot. But hey, we now have a trailer for Street Fighter 6 in its new bombastic look and design. And I love it a lot, and I hope it's really good. Capcom, please do not pull a Street Fighter 6 with this. I did, unfortunately, see the leaks of the roster that came out, which I'm happy with the roster, first of all. I'll just say that much. I won't go into it. But damn, it sucks that the leaks came out. It really does. Because that kind of avoids, like, the surprise factor. But, it's fine. I'm happy with the roster. I think the characters they real so far. And yeah. Again, I'm still going to be excited for this game whether or not. It's Street Fighter. I love the design of it all. And I love it. Please be good, Capcom. Please. I'm begging you. So without further ado, let's get right into it and react to the trailer. Or break it down. Sorry, not react to it. I've already seen it. So right off the bat, you see a lot of things in the background. Metro City up here, which Hugo is in the background of. I don't know who this character is. I apologize if this is a character that I should know from playing Street Fighter and all that. It's been a while. So this is a character I'm supposed to know. And over here we have Paradise. Everyone dreams of it and searches their entire life for it. Two opposite powers have been with us since the beginning of time, birth and death. product and destruction, love and hate. The balance between them will collapse in the near future in order to ensure survival opposed to symbiosis of two powers, I guess it says. I don't know what this is supposed to be talking about, but maybe it's just a random ad. I want to say this is Hugo again down here. Maybe another Mad Gear person. But yeah, a bunch of ads here you see. Yeah. It's the skyline, really. The city. Godspeed roast. Natural born fighter, power, and speed, once a fighter. And then it changes to Luke up here, as you can see. I just realized, did I say bug keep? Yes, I think it says bug keep, or I don't know. But again, giant attack you can escape. Hugo is right here again. A lot of ads for other stuff. Final fight up top here. It's a little callback. And can I just say, I'm so happy they're going with the hip hop aesthetic, the retro hip hop aesthetic from like in Street Fighter 3. I like it.
When you go looking for strength, it's not like a game. This journey doesn't have a real ending. Okay then, hope you're ready to begin. If you want to start off on the right foot in this city, hit the streets.
Yeah, hey there, I do this. Never fear losing.
Hey.
When I get up in the
Hey.
game, I'll be improving.
God.
Real problem, but
I love it.
I'm on face proof. And if you think I'm going forward, then you told you fool.
Mad Gear.
Y'all wanna win, let me
This character was in
show you fool. Yeah,
another game. I think he was in Final Fight. I don't remember what his name is, unfortunately. I don't remember what his name is, but he was in Final Fight, so I'm happy to see him here. I think he was he in Final Fight? Man, it's been a while since I played Final Fight.
y'all wanna win, let me spin, boy. I done society.
So this shocked me straight up. You can walk around like a world tour. So you can walk around this map and go like an adventure mode thing, and it looks like you can create your own character too. Cause when I first watched the trailer, I thought this was Luke. I didn't pay attention to the face, but no, this is not Luke.
I'm super fly like I'm hanging off the rim, boy. I've been winning for my kinfolk, and I put on for
Yeah, okay. So some of these are definitely from fucking Final Fight. Cause this guy right here in the yellow vest is a character from Final Fight, I think. But let's go back here.
the rim, boy.
Oh wow, you can use different moves and shit. That's interesting. Huh. I didn't notice that from the trailer. I'm glad I watched this trailer one time and didn't go back and watch it again. I'm glad. So I guess it looks like you can give your character different abilities for like different world stuff.
I've been winning for my kinfolk, and I put on for my city from the intro. Fight!
And as you can see here, you can fight other NPCs. So this is definitely a character you can play as. Shout outs to Capcom for doing this, first off. Second, I hope this means you can customize the character too, as well as the other characters. I wonder if they're going with the NRS route with Mortal Kombat, like, you know, and Injustice style customization. But maybe it doesn't have to be like that, like, you know, like just purely cosmetic stuff. Is what I'm saying. I think that'd be really cool instead of having to, like, you know, buy a bunch of skins every fucking time, you know. But hey, who knows? I mean, definitely still have original costumes and shit like that. But I think it'd be cool to, like, have us, you know, make our own costumes for our own character and the rest of the roster. That'd be cool. Here she is. queen of Street Fighter, or I guess queen. Well, yeah, queen of Street Fighter. I wouldn't say queen of fighting games because that would open up a whole other topic. But my opinion, she is. Chun-Li, I love her new design. She looks older, but still looks fucking amazing. And this looks like too, where she was, because I think, again, correct me if I'm wrong, my Street Fighter lore is a little bit hazy. Did she like take over a school full of kids? So this might be where that is. Like, maybe this is her intro. You meet her for the first time. God, she looks amazing. Oh. Let's talk about Ryu's design and why it's amazing. So, Street Fighter V came out. They showed off the pre-order costumes, and it showed off an older Ryu with a beard and mustache like this, like, you know, traveling hobo fighter Ryu, which honestly should have been his design in 5. It would have made so much fucking sense. But of course, with timeline stuff, I guess it wouldn't make sense because the timeline for Street Fighter is 1 alpha, 2, I believe then it's 4, 5, and then 3. This is the latest in the timeline. So I guess it wouldn't make sense if he had the beard in 5 as his default look. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, he looks fucking amazing. He looks like he should have in 5, in my opinion. Just like the monk, the traveling monk fighter. It's just so cool. So this is why I asked if this was like if I remember correctly, she has like a school of fighters and she was training. Because this girl here seems to be training with Chun-Li. And I'm wondering if she's that kid that Chun-Li took care of. Because there was one kid that I think was important to her. Like, very important to her. Or she was close with, at least. I forget her name, sorry. It's been a while. But yeah. So, it does seem like she's training with people. And I do like how she's kind of mimicking her master a little bit. With the hands behind the back type of thing, and she's become like this older like sensei or teacher to the young generation. Also, yes, I know, damn Chun-Li, damn. So here we have this new character. I don't know who the fuck these idiots are with the boxes on their head, but they're getting folded. Fighting ground. I'm wondering if this is gonna be the versus screen. If this is the versus screen, you go into the fight. Jesus fucking Christ. This is over the top, but I love it. Also, I'm wondering if this confirms tag fighting. Because 2 characters side by side. That'd be dope. So, this character's name, I want to say, is Jamie. Fucking Kim. I paused it. Thank you. This is Jamie. I'm guessing that's how you say his name. I love his design. He seems to be the drunk master, which I don't think Street Fighter has had a drunk master character with that fighting style of the drunken master. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think we had one. You know, I could be wrong, but from my memory, I don't think we have had like a drunken master type character. So this is a pretty cool addition.
Let me have some fun.
Did they change Luke's design a bit?
Some fun.
Yeah, his arms don't look fucking freakishly big anymore. I mean, they still do look freakishly big, but it's like before they were like, oh my god. Also, I think his face and hair have changed a little bit too.
Let me have some fun.
Ready?
Ah, Chun-Li. Amazing.
Show
boy Ryu. So let's go back a bit. Talk about this gameplay here.
Then show me.
This will be a good fight.
I love how it looks like it's almost 3D fighter, but it's definitely gonna be still 2D-esque. Like you go left and right, you know. But damn, man, RE Engine Street Fighter, man. Oh, the impacts look great, and if I can fucking get it to fucking, I'm gonna get this shot, goddammit. Anyway. And I love the effects of the special moves as well. Definitely like an upgrade from how they used to look. Like more fluid, more impactful. God, man. Since we have those parry moves as well, like those counter-light moves. But damn, look at the artistic direction. It's like a mixture of Street Fighter 5 and 4. Where 4 had these like very artistic, like, you know, strike movements and like impact effects. And 4 is like modeling, stuff like that. Or 5 modeling, sorry. But damn, man, it's like you mix together Street Fighter 3, 4, and 5. That's how it feels to me. 3 with the hip-hop aesthetic. 4 with the artistic design, and just the 5 with like the designs of the characters and stuff like that. That's how it feels to me. So it seems like special moves are going to be more cinematic too. God, the flexing the muscles and shit, man. Oh my god. Battle Hub. The logo changed too, you see? So obviously this is going to be where you go probably to do online multiplayer, different game modes. You have Game Center, you have Extreme, to the right. And then they show this new character named Kimberly, who I'm assuming we'll see later on. But yeah, this isn't a confirmed character here. It looks like they're going the Arc System route as well, where it's you walk over to arcade cabinets and you sync up with people to like play in ranked or play online and all that stuff. I hope this works better than the Arc System work model, because sometimes it's rough. So yeah, I can't stress enough how this game needs to have a really good first impression when it comes out. It needs to have a really good first impression when it comes out, because first impressions are important for fighting games. They really are. If you leave a bad first impression with a casual player, or even a player who's played like a lot of these fighting games a lot, especially Street Fighter, if you leave a bad impression with them, they're not gonna want to support the game or not want to go back to it as much. I had a hard time going back to Street Fighter 5 until I heard from friends that, oh, you know, hey, this is getting better now, you know, it's getting a little bit better near the end, you know. And I came back to it and played it for a little bit. And even then, it still wasn't enough to keep me playing it. But it cannot suffer. This game cannot suffer from the Street Fighter 5 problem. It cannot. It's gonna be really bad. I do love this battle hub though. That's really nice. Your moment. Your Fight. 2023. No set date, but next year. So PS5 and PS4. Again, this will probably be coming to other consoles as well, like PC and Xbox later on down the line. But I guess we get it first. Or this is just the first announcement of it. I don't know. But, hey. Again, I'm excited to see what they do with this game. Please let it be good. Please. So, revealed in today's State of Play, Street Fighter 6 hits the scene in 2023. Experience a brand new era of Street Fighter with stylish mechanics to express your creativity, vibrant characters, and new modes that will reimagine the fighting game experience. Street Fighter 6 is jam-packed with content and more ways to play for everyone, whether you're new to the fighting game community or have been part of it since Street Fighter released in 1987. 35 years in the making, the Street Fighter series has welcomed fans from all walks of life with different gameplay experiences. From arcade mode, online matches, training mode, local versus battles, and more, all found within the fighting ground, we're bringing modes present in previous titles, plus 2 brand new modes called World Tour and Battle Hub, Street Fighter 6 to offer an unbeatable gaming experience. Classic Street Fighter built for a modern era. After our teaser trailer back in February, we hinted at a more hyper-realistic look for Street Fighter 6. We're proud to announce that this new entry in the series is being developed on Capcom's own RE engine. Previously used to create Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil Village, and Devil May Cry 5. With the RE engine, you'll notice enhanced visuals in every aspect of the game. Beats of sweat will roll down across the skin, muscles will tense up when used, and cherry blossom petals will flitter and twirl in line with characters' movement. Pair the graphics upgrade with the explosive splashes of paint and the striking graffiti treatment, and you'll end up with an art style distinct to Street Fighter 6. And I do love this little screenshot here. I've seen this. This looks amazing. If you told me this was Street Fighter 6, I wouldn't believe you. I would have said, man, is this Virtual Fighter? Because Chun-Li looks like, kind of looks like Pi, like older version of Pi, and Ryu looks like, Ryu looks like Ryu. I'll give it that. And of course Luke's there, so I don't know. But this character, I don't know. And then we have some screenshots of the impacts. Man, I love the sweat impact here. Oh god, Luke is barefoot. I just realized. Please let us customize our characters, because I don't think I can play Luke as a barefooted man on the ground fighting. Please, I beg of you. I didn't play Luke in Street Fighter 5, so I don't know if he was barefooted there too, but ugh, that's disgusting. Here we are, the Hadouken. Oh! You see the little hand effect on that follows up with the Hadouken? I don't think this was in the other game before. I don't think this was in 5. That's a neat change. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I don't think this was a thing that happened in 5 or any other game where it's like the effect followed, the hand effect followed with the actual blast. That's neat. I like Jamie's little look here of, oh god, this punch is gonna hurt. Ah, man, I love the art style so much. I love it. I'm trying to use a little kick effect here. That's pretty neat. Her multiple kicks have like a little flurry effect. Meet the first characters. In what is Street Fighter out its iconic roster of characters, returning in Street Fighter 6 are Ryu, Chun-Li, and Luke, all of whom have undergone redesigns of this new era. Joining them as a brand new face, Jamie, who add his own flair to the game with his unpredictable moveset based on drunken boxing that incorporates breakdancing and chugging a key releasing drink. So here we are. Here's Luke. Luke uses his background as a contractor for a private military company to teach mixed martial arts. He spends his days off eating junk food, playing video games, and challenging opponents to a good old fight. Nevertheless, he always has victory in sight. I didn't know he was a contractor for private military. I tell you, I knew nothing about this character. Also, sorry if you hear me, clearing my throat and sniffling a lot. Allergies and shit, It's been pretty hot over here, so that's why. So, take a drink of my water real quick and we'll continue. Special moves: DDT, powerful throw, activated after the first of an overdrive, OD, flash knuckle. Useful for when you want to guarantee extra damage. Fatal shot, fire an additional shockwave after an OD sandblast to secure more damage after trading projectiles. So here we have an example of all this here. Flash knuckle and then to the DDT. Then sandblast and then fatal shot. Jamie. Jamie's a peacekeeper from Chinatown who aspires to walk in the footsteps of Yun and Yang, the twin dragons. Nice. An expert dancer, Jamie places justice and friendship above all else, defending his town with martial arts. Yun and Yang were characters from Street Fighter 3, who returned in 4, thank God. Were they in the Alpha? Were they in Alpha 3 Max? I have to go back and play Alpha 3 Max. See if they were in that. I don't know if they were, but it might have been in Alpha 3 Max. So let's move the devil inside. Jamie takes a swig of his key relation drink to raise his drink level. Higher levels unlock additional moves. Luminous dive kick, drink level +1. While forward jumping, Jamie extends his leg and quickly drops to the ground, useful as a surprise attack or a way to close the distance. Ooh. Ryu. Ryu continues training on his endless quest to find true strength. Well-mannered and sincere, he travels the globe in search of worthy opponents. Having overcome the Satsui no Hado, he now yearns for something greater. So he overcame it. Nice. I don't remember the story from 4 or how the story really goes with Ryu and Satsui no Hado. I have to go back and look through all that stuff again, but I do know that was a huge problem for Ryu. He was trying to overcome that. So hey, congrats. I really like that he's evolving as a character. I love how the story's finally progressing too and showing this character's age. That's a thing that I'm really, really excited for. To see them age and how they transition to the new era. Set moves Hashogeki, concentrates his ki in his palms and reaches in a short distance forward, useful as a follow-up after block streams and combos. Oh, okay, so that wasn't Hadouken he just threw. It was Hashogeki. Oh, that's similar to Chun-Li's move. A little bit. Where she has a little orb. I think Chun-Li has a move similar to this. A little bit. But she doesn't shoot it out. It's like a standing move. Not Kikosho, but you know what I mean. Benji charge. Ryu envelops his fist with power of nothingness, enhancing special moves such as Hadouken and Hashogeki. Ryu is vulnerable while performing this move, so be careful about timing is critical. Okay, power of nothingness. Interesting. And there she is, Chun-Li. Chun-Li is a former agent with the ICPO, International Criminal Police Investigation. She now looks after Li Fen, I think it's Li Fen, a victim of the Black Moon incident from Street Fighter 5. Yes, that's who I was talking about. I think that's that girl she was training with earlier in the trailer. With Shadowloo now fallen, Chun-Li teaches Kung Fu classes and has become a beloved member of the community. So yeah, I was right. She's teaching people and kids, probably defend themselves, probably, in Kung Fu classes. But yeah, that girl who she was probably training in the trailer was Li Fen. Tensho kicks. Chun-Li rises into the air with a flurry of kicks, useful for countering an opponent's jump attack or to close out combos. Serenity Stream, Chun-Li switches to a low stationary fighting stance, while in the stance, Chun-Li's normal attack buttons change. Oh, it's her crouch, but it's different. They incorporated that stance that she does for crouch. The little pose she does when she's crouching. They incorporated that into like a stance change. That's nice, actually. A battle system built for creativity. With every new Street Fighter comes mechanics you can master to rise to the top. Introducing the drive system, a gauge you'll need to manage wisely and one that is ripe with creativity. You can utilize a drive gauge to perform 5 different techniques that can easily enhance your offense or defense. A drive impact is a powerful strike that can absorb an opponent's incoming attack and can lead to wall splat. Use drive parry to repel your opponent's attack and refill your drive gauge. Cancel out of a drive parry or normal attack into a drive rush to quickly close in on your opponent. Overdrive arts are similar to EX moves from the past games that power up your special moves. Oh! Use drive reversal to perform a counterattack to get you out of tight situations. 1 gauge, 5 techniques, limited possibilities. Use your creativity to choose which technique to utilize when it's all in your hands. There's like the drive parry here being utilized here, maybe. Or drive impact. Yeah, I think this is the drive parry. This is the drive impact that Ryu's using. Here I have the drive rush. It seems, yeah, because there's like this like little aura over here. So Jamie must have used the drive rush to close in. Ah, man, these effects, man. The effects are so good. I keep saying that. They're so good. Oh, shit. Drive system overview. Drive impact. Oh, yeah, I did see this. So classic control type and modern control type. So classic is R1 and R2. Modern is L1, 1 button. Drive parry, you hold down triangle plus circle, and then R1. Review from overdrive Hadouken. Overdrive R, press 2 at the same button type instead of 1 when performing a special move to turn it into a overdrive R. These are the same text as EX special moves in the past games. And this is R2 and triangle, it seems. Then your drive rush, the same. Drive reversal seems to be forward plus R1 and 2, while this is forward and L1. Okay. I'm going to get into a little bit of the modern and classic control schemes in a moment here, I think. Yes, we are. Okay, we are. For those who are worried that fighting game inputs are too complicated and just want to release their inner fighter, we have a solution in the form of a new control type option. First off, classic control type is what veterans can expect to use for inputs with the 6-button layout. New Street Fighter 6 is the modern control type, which allows for easier inputs where a special move can be performed by combining the special move button with one directional input. This is perfect for new players or those who may have found classic command inputs a bit too difficult in the past. With the modern control type, your character will perform some of their flashiest and best attacks with just a few button presses. Modern control type is optional, but we highly recommend new players give it a try. So, yeah. This is obviously, you know, here you have the R1 plus R2, which is drive impact, heavy kick, heavy punch, medium kick, light punch, light kick, throw, and drive parry. And here it all changes. So here, throw is L2, drive impact is L1, drive parry is R1, assist is R2. Now what assist is assisted combos, basically. So you can press R2 and then press any of the face buttons here to do combos based on those buttons. Similar to how Tekken had its own assist combo type button. You know what I mean? Tekken 7 had a button like this. I never really used it. But it is in Tekken 7. I believe it's Tekken 7, right? Yeah, Tekken 7. It did have that. Then you have the special move, which is triangle. Light attack is square. Heavy attack is circle. And medium attack is X. So basically, light punch, light kick, square. Medium punch, medium kick, X. Heavy kick, heavy punch, circle. And yeah, I guess throw was up here, yeah. And I don't mind this, you know. I'll probably switch around here and there when I'm playing. Honestly, like as someone who doesn't play online that much, I don't really care. Like I do play online now. Like most fighting games, I try to play online because it's a lot of fun now. I'm not as like avoid of doing it. But yeah, I don't think this is a big deal. I know people are gonna be like, oh, making it easier for newcomers, and it's gonna be, harder for us to get to combos. It's not gonna be that bad. I don't think it's gonna be that bad at all. Like, I think this is the perfect solution to like having that problem of how do we include new players who have trouble with fighting games and their inputs and their like learning curves and stuff like that. I think this is the perfect solution for that, giving them a different control type, while also giving people who like the old control type a chance to mess around with that. You could probably also change the buttons around like I do usually when playing a fighting game, to have your own settings that be like a mixture, possibly. Like changing your buttons so like that way you'll have like throw on one like the back buttons, or like have drive impact and drive parry on the back buttons too, instead of just having it be only just holding down these buttons. But yeah, again, it's not that big of a deal to me, personally. Personally, it's not a big deal. Hold on second button, push down, left, or right special move button to unleash a variety of special moves easily. So Tatsumaki Senpukyaku is left triangle, Shoryuken is right triangle, high blade kick is down triangle, and just blade triangle is Hadouken. Arts can be performed easily. It looks like we'll have different. Some characters will have 3 special moves now, instead of just 1. Like 3, super arts. Sorry, cause I don't think 5 gave characters like a bunch of super arts. I think we have 1 super art per character. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a while since I played 5. But yeah, Ryu has Shinku Hadouken, Shin Hashogeki, and Shin Shoryuken. Then again, you have the sister combo. You hold that R2 and then square. Yeah, and again, I don't think these are going to be like too much of a problem, because again, assisted combos in games, I know they can be a double-edged sword, I know, but if I remember correctly, Killer Instinct is a game that really did it well, where it had like, oh, you can use assisted combos or classic controls, and it wasn't really all that bad. Like one opponent can be using classic, the other one can be using assisted. And again, assistant combos don't mean that you have an advantage, really, because it's just automatic combos. Like that could be really, really easy for new players, but it can also be very easy to counter that stuff. So again, that's why it's not a big problem for me personally. Enter the real-time community feature. Finally, we're happy to announce a new feature that will add all the hype of a competitive match without officially being in one. Oh yeah, I heard about this. Enter the real-time commentary feature. We're working with well-known FGC fighting game community commentators and other recognizable faces to incorporate their voices directly into the game. Enter a match, and as the fight goes on, their voices will narrate what is happening on screen, just like a real tournament. In addition to the added excitement, this feature will also provide easy-to-understand explanations about gameplay. This will help anyone new to Street Fighter have a better grasp of the mechanics to use for future battles. The real-time commentary feature will also support subtitles in 13 languages for more accessibility. The first legendary commenters to join are Vicious and Aru, who will announce the rest of the lineup in the future. So I don't really watch esports stuff. I don't really watch competitive fighting games stuff. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. I have heard of these two, but again, I haven't Again, I don't watch it a lot, so I don't know who they are really, but I've heard of them. So let's watch this and let's see. I do like this though. Like, it's a little addition. I think it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, you know I'm ready. Trying to read each other here? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Hit them with a stopping bomb.
Stop him.
Fire! Cook them up! Breaking on them to lay down some damage without giving up ground.
Okay.
Drops them. Perfect parry. They got a feast on this chance. What now? Can it be this time to bust this out? Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. They are done.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
地上技で差し合う距離リーチの差を生かすかそれを手玉に取るかよく見ていたさあトゲはしっかりジャストで受け止めていく体力はわずかゲージ差はある
Oh, that's a cool little
インパクトは
that's a cool little parry animation for Chun-Li. Where she has her one hand behind her back and another one just flicking the boss away. Sorry.
ここはどう出る主導権の奪い合いどちらが仕掛けるか受け止めている
Nothing stops this train. Ooh, the ground impact hits for a punish. Player 1 can't win this without pulling the trigger. Noticeable life lead.
受け止めながらここは出し惜しみはなし出血大サービスだダメージ計算ゲージ完成
Wait a minute, hold on. That effect on the Shinshoryuken though. Also, poor Chun-Li. Jesus Christ, that blood.
出血大サービスだダメージ
Ooh, I like that. It has like Mortal Kombat vibe to it. You know how the fatalities will show, or like the X-rays will show like the skeleton. That's really cool.
計算ゲージ管理パンチ
Yeah, no, but I do like that little commentator feature because it actually can, like, as they say, it will provide easy to understand explanations about gameplay. So, like, if you don't know like some fighting game lingo, the commentators will say it and like, oh, okay, I see that's that and that's that. I can see that. Good on you, Capcom. Sorry. Let's talk briefly about two of the new foundational modes you also saw in the latest trailer: World Tour and Battle Hub. World Tour is a single-player immersive story mode that pushes the boundaries of what a fighting game is and allows you to leave your own legacy in Street Fighter 6 with your player avatar. And while Battle Hub, briefly shown at the end of the trailer, seems like just a venue for online matches, it will also bring new and unique forms of engagement and communication. Both of these modes will require a deeper dive into the future, and I can't wait to discuss them in more detail. This is what we mean by your moment, your fight. Sorry. Whether that is through the expansive new modes, tailored options to improve your experience, or through the possibilities of the drive system. Street Fighter 6 is the future of the fighting game genre. Available in 2023 on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. Psst, did you notice anything appear on the Battle Hub screen at the end? Yes. The new character did appear. So World Tour, Battle Hub, and then your Fighting Ground is obviously the whole like fighting stage. And damn, is this Ryu's new stage? I wonder if this is like Suzaku Castle, but like somewhere else in it or near it, or maybe it's just a new place entirely. But yeah, again, please let this game be good. Capcom cannot afford to drop the ball with Street Fighter 6. They cannot. Their fighting game department, or fighting game excuse me, releases have been very, very rough. Street Fighter 5 was a very, very rough release. And again, like I said, first impressions matter. And this game really needs a strong first impression. So hopefully this game will be great. I want it to be. It looks fantastic. And I really want to like it. And I hope that Street Fighter 6 is great. I hope it's fantastic. I hope it's phenomenal. Again, I did see the leaks for the roster, and I'm excited for the roster. That's all I'll say about that again. I just hope. I hope and pray. I hope and pray. I really do. I hope and pray it's great. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next video where we talk about Final Fantasy 16. Bye-bye.